The hospitality industry in Nelson Mandela Bay has had a positive start to the year. An influx of international visitors is believed to have boosted the metro's economy. And for the first time in nearly 3 years, Gqeberha's big beachfront shopping centre, the Boardwalk, welcomed more than 1 million visitors in December alone. Siphosethu Booi joins us now to tell us what the big attractions are. Siphosethu, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Dudu. And of course, Hobie Beach is one of those notorious attractions here in Nelson Mandela Bay. I mean, we do, of course, brag about 3 flags, blue flags in Nelson Mandela Bay. And of course, I must make mention of the fact that the festive season is not over in Nelson Mandela Bay, Dudu. And to my surprise, there was a whole excitement and good vibe from all the residents and holiday makers. Just now, a group of scuba divers just walked past us, and I heard one speak German. So the issue of the festive season, as far as the holiday makers are concerned and the tourism side, really did kick off at a great start for Nelson Mandela Bay. And to just tell us more about the numbers, and to just tell us more about what other areas that we can actually come to if residents, Mr. Andrew Stewart, are coming to Nelson Mandela Bay. Where can they really come and actually explore this new Gqeberha that we're bragging about today? Thank you very much once again for your time.
Sethu, thank you very much for having us on today. As far as tourism goes in the city, we are extremely excited. We've had an incredible December summer season down here, but like you said earlier, it's not over yet. And there's so much to see and do in Gqeberha that, you know, people aren't aware of what is available on our doorstep. So we've had a lot of foreign tourists, we've had a lot of local tourists, we've had a lot of holiday makers come down. And I think the one thing that the city is really well known for, and from previous years too, it's a very good family holiday destination. It's probably one of the best family holiday destinations in the country. And together with the weather that we've been having, together with the new safety sector security forum which is operating on the beachfront, we've had a very relaxed, crime-free, or less crime, but a very safe and enjoyable holiday season so far. And like you said, it's not over yet, but so far it's been a fantastic holiday season. The tourism outlets, the tourism operators are extremely happy with the outcome. The numbers, obviously, for the last 2-3 years have been very difficult due to the pandemic, COVID being the main factor. But as far as that goes, we feel the pandemic's over. There are still measures in place for people who feel that the pandemic may cause a problem. So, you know, everybody's still sanitizing where they can, and the rules still apply. So, you know, we're not worried about the pandemic, and we've had some more challenges with the water and being in a drought-ridden area. We also have load shedding. But even with all of those problems existing at the moment, we've had an incredibly good year, and I think the tourism operators are extremely happy after the 3 years of suffering that has happened. So, yeah.
You know what? The Boardwalk has changed. It's now a mall. It's changed from the lifestyle, the entertainment that we used to. What's different now from the previous Boardwalk? I mean, for a person who hasn't been there, myself included, what can I expect when I bring my family to the Boardwalk Mall?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, we don't have a lot of figures for tourism for the month, but one figure I do have is the new mall, which is behind us, the Boardwalk Mall, has seen over 1 million people in the month of December go through its doors. And the reason for that is it used to be very much a lifestyle-orientated facility. It's now a combination of lifestyle and shopping mall. So you can do all your shopping, all your last-minute Christmas shopping, but at the same time, there's a courtyard with a whole market area, and they have regular markets. They have entertainment in the forecourt, which they call the Sun Park. So there is a lot of entertainment and a lot of things for people to do within the Boardwalk. It's not just shopping. And it's been fantastically visited this year. I mean, this season.
We have 2 cases, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected as far as this new variant of the COVID-19. And are there any panics from other business owners in and around the area of Summerstrand? I mean, we are hosting international holiday makers, including residents who are still coming here. Some even come from as far as East London. So are there any panic modes or rather panic moments from all the business owners? I mean, recovering from COVID-19, and we know what that did, the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, and we're still recovering from it. What is the mood like as far as the business owners in the area are concerned?
I would have to say, and this is my layman's take on this whole thing, is that COVID is pretty much something of the past. And I know of people in the places I visited recently who are currently having COVID. I don't know of any new strain which is problematic. But as far as speaking to all the local business owners, the local tourist operators, everybody is geared. So all the sanitizing and everything is still in place. There is, as far as I'm concerned, very little concern about a new pandemic or a related pandemic happening. And the other thing about Gqeberha is the amount of wide open spaces allows people to enjoy themselves in open areas. You know, you go to other cities where you are in closed environments. But one of the things that we like to sell about our city is the fact that you can go to the beach, you can go on walks, you can go on hikes. There are mountains, there is the Karoo nearby. There's games to be viewed, there's game reserves. There's so much that you can do that is based outdoors. And being outdoors, during the pandemic, we actually sold it as an outdoor venue to come and visit so that we could get more people here who didn't feel like they were stuck in shopping centres. So it works well, and we're not really concerned about the pandemic as yet. Like I say, we've got other challenges on our hands, but for now, that's what we feel about the pandemic, yeah.
Mr. Andrew Stewart, thank you very much for your time. And you have heard it yourself. So if next time, let's say for the Easter holidays, I do challenge many South Africans to visit Nelson Mandela Bay. We've got a lot of things here. We also do hiking. So if you may change your mind and you are still in limbo in terms of which city you'll be visiting this festive season, Gqeberha is the exact perfect place to come to.
The perfect brand ambassador. Siphosethu, Booi and Siphosethu.